Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, China's factories are now experiencing sudden deflation, and their housing developers are in a big chill. But first, American job openings fell for a second straight month in July amid decreases in wholesale trade in the federal government. Even though the change was small, it's been seen as bolstering views that job growth has peaked. Third quarter growth estimates are now down to 1.5%, and that's the lowest since 2017. Small business optimism has now fallen to a 5-month low, not because current conditions are necessarily weak, but because future ones are more uncertain. And things are not great for American car makers. Moody's has cut Ford's credit rating to a junk Ba1 as doubts rise over their future. In the north, things are a little brighter. Canada's housing starts rose more than expected, as did their building permits, boosted by large apartment developments. Toronto's housing market is in the middle of a healthy turn-up. And China has ditched its investment limit caps on foreign institutional investors. So long as they fund investments that are in public markets, they can buy as much as they wish now. But clamps on real estate developers are continuing to bite. The amount of funding raised by Chinese developers tumbled almost 60% in August, after authorities ramped up scrutiny on all financing channels for home builders in a move to keep home prices in check. In China, they reported their August CPI rise as 2.8%, the same as for July. But food price rises are quite substantial, up 4.6%, with pork prices up 15%, beef prices up 8%, and lamb prices up almost 11%. Even larger price rises are recorded for fresh fruit, which is up almost 20% year on year. These food prices will echo around the world and may strain local consumer sentiment as well. Producer prices are now falling in China. A year ago, producer prices were rising much faster than consumer prices, but this has turned around completely now. Both input and output prices are lower than this time last year as factory deflation takes hold. In Hong Kong, inbound tourist arrivals fell 40% in August amid the street protests. In Australia, the widely watched NAB Business Confidence Survey took another dip in August. Both business confidence and conditions declined in the month, with both now at +1 index point and well below long-run averages. This suggests that momentum in the business sector continues to weaken in Australia, with both confidence and conditions now well below levels seen in 2018. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now up 8 basis points today, now at 1.70%. US oil prices are little changed today, now just on $57.50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is also just on $62.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is unchanged at 64.2 US cents. On the cross rates, we're stable at 93.6 Aussie cents. Against the euro, we're also unchanged at 58.2 euro cents. A weaker yen has put the TWI down to 69.5. I'm David Chaston. That is 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.